What's good? What's good, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the morning chat. You already know what it is. You know who it is. You know what's about to happen. So don't be surprised because I'm here. I made it. Some way, somehow, I made it through all the greatness that normally happens on this time in the morning. I made it. So that's what we got this morning for you. Yeah, so it's the morning chat, everybody. I want to first start off by thanking everybody for tuning in real quick. Jump on in this thing. Let's do this. Let's do like we normally would do. And we're going to make something shake this morning. That's how I kind of feel all that. That's how I'm kind of feeling this morning. Big time. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah. It's the morning chat, everybody. So, I got an interesting topic for y'all this morning. I'm not going to be with y'all long at all. I mean to tell you good morning. Let me start by saying good morning to those who are saying good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Miss Sarah, Tanya, good morning. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this morning. I want this to be a dope installment of the morning chat. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. So you know how we do it on the morning chat. I'm going to do it real quick. Just get a quick minute in here so you can get some people in. Let's share. Let's do what we do best. And we're going to make something shake this morning. That's what we're going to try to do to get this thing started. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's roll it. We got a few seconds to go ahead and get everything kicking, get everything rolling. And I'm going to jump into this topic. We're going to be in it. We're going to jump out of it. I promise you, I'm not going to even hold y'all long. I sound like a Baptist preacher already, don't it? So it is what it is, you know, that kind of situation. That's how it happens to you. So we're going to keep on kicking. I got some issues that's going on with my Instagram. You know, it's one of them weird mornings. That's what's going on this morning. Alicia Tony, good morning. What you say? Tanisha, I see you. We're going to continue like we got 13 seconds left to make this happen real quick. And we're going to jump into this morning chat. I got to jump into this topic. This is going to be one that's going to make you mad, make you good. Let's see if we can get some stuff done. All right, let's get it done. Let's make it happen. Let's see if we can get something reloaded on the one end to kind of spice this thing up. Let's do this. And we doing this. We doing it. 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 Let's do this. All right. So you do know, for everybody that is on the morning chat, you already know the second hashtag is generally the topic that we're going to be discussing on today. And it's funny because there are so many of us that are actually lonely in the midst of crowded places. Now, this is going to be kind of interesting with this particular chat because there's a lot of us that are walking around honestly. Like, if we just really take a quick moment to be honest with ourselves, there's a lot of us that are actually miserable and we're caught up in a endless loop of being lonely amongst a crowd of people. How is that possible, you ask? You'll be surprised that a lot of people don't really care for you as the person, don't really care for you as the one that you should be. And the interesting part about it is that we're literally pouring ourselves out and doing everything we can do for everybody else, all while we're going home at night and we're completely lonely. When is the last time you check your circle? Like, let me ask the question, what is the purpose of being lonely when you have a room full of people? Like, why are you so by yourself? Why are you always enduring the worst of your life by yourself when you have so many people that are often around you? And the truth of the matter is a lot of those people are not even as valuable as you would want them to be because they're actually taking advantage of your kindness, they're taking advantage of your skill, they're taking advantage of who you are in order to validate who they are, and all while they're validating themselves, they're leaving you out in the dumps. So I ask the question again, as I always do every morning, what's the purpose of having all of these people around you when you're still going to be lonely? This is one of those moments where you have to kind of check yourself again and begin to check the people in the circles that are around you, because truth of the matter is a circle is nothing but a continuous loop. It should be a continuous movement without a break in it. And when you are not looking at this movement or if you find that in your circles you have breaks in there, you might want to check those circles, because this is what I found out. You can put a new link on an old chain, and if the stress pops that chain, they're not going to say that the old chain broke and the new link stayed the same. They're not going to say that. That's not what they're going to say. They're not going to say. They're going to say as a total, in totality, that the chain popped, the chain broke, the chain is no good. So the thing about it is that you're putting your new self into old situations, old circles, and you're wondering why people are judging you for the circle itself, even though you haven't been in the circle long. You've heard it before. Birds of a feather flock together. You heard that association brings on assimilation. You've heard these things before. And in case you haven't, you just heard them just now. The idea behind it is that you have to, again, it all comes back to a point of valuing yourself above what other people would value you. I'm not going to be the new person in a bad situation. That just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to be the new person that's going to come into a circle that's already toxic and think that I'm going to make a change or make impact in it. Because truth of the matter is, if you enter a toxic circle, chances are they're already completely concrete and great about being toxic. Sarah says it in the comments, you can't put new wine in old skins. Something's gonna burst eventually. And the thing about it is that it makes absolutely no sense for us to put ourselves in bad situations for kinship, friendship, situationship, to make ourselves more popular, make ourselves more appealing to people. Because truth of the matter is, I said it on yesterday, people are gonna be people, and if you give it time, time is the ultimate testament to all things that you need to know in life. Time will tell everything that you needed to know. Anything that you're trying to figure out, you don't have to do any deep research. If you just let the time pass, I guarantee you that time is going to reveal everything that you need to know. So I asked the question again, what is the purpose of you being lonely in the midst of a crowd of people? I just can't see it happening. So what am I saying for this morning chat? I need you to check the circles that you're in, because a lot of stagnation, a lot of your darkest days come from circles that you shouldn't even be affiliated or associated with. And this is the part where you'll get mad. This is the part where people are going to be a little bit upset. And it's also the part where I'm going to say I'm really not really concerned with all of that. Because if you are dealing in the same circle of people that are often bringing you garbage, chances are you're going to begin to pick up the stench. Oh, that boy spitting. If you are constantly dealing with people that is always bringing you garbage, you are going to pick up the stench. So you wonder why people are rolling their eyes and looking at you funny. It's because they know the circles that you flow in, and they know the toxicity of the circles that you're moving in, and you smell like the circles of people that you're always around. So if you're always looking at somebody that's messy, always has something to say about somebody, and you call that your bestie, your greatness, and all of that, that's fine with me. You can have it. But don't be mad. Don't be counterproductive. Don't be rolling your eyes when everybody's looking at you as if you're just as toxic as the person that's always involved in that foolishness. And that's one of the things now, is that you cannot be that you can't be that lonely around that many people, because I got news for you. Listen, and you got to hear me well on this one. And this one's straight out the Bible. And I don't know how many people listening is going to be believers in it and how many people not. But this is what I heard. I heard that on a Sunday, they hollered Hosanna, and the same crowd that said Hosanna, glory to the highest, were the same crowd of people that hollered crucify him. And so my idea behind it is, crowds don't make you who you are. Crowds don't mean that you're going to go to another level. Crowds of people don't mean that you're popular. That means that you have a lot of people, noisy situations around you that's taking up unnecessary space in your life. So you got to begin to check these circles that you're in, because it makes no sense to have all of these people around you and you're still suffering. It makes no sense for you to be the one that always have the gas money, but when you need the gas money, nobody else has the gas money. It makes no sense for you to be the one that'll put your card on the line when a group of you all go out to eat, but when it comes time to pay, it's 5 people that didn't just by chance bring money. I'm just saying, at some point, it has to become a right of self-care, that you love yourself enough to put yourself away from these situations and begin to walk in your greatness and walk in your newness. That nobody else is going to tell you that. Nobody else is talking about walking. And we on this kick again about healing. You know, you always get, we need to heal, we need to heal, we need to heal. But the problem is that we can't heal because when we begin our healing process, we find ourselves going back to what cut us in the first place. The same person that you still calling your bestie, the one that you got mad at, the one that's always rolling their eyes, the one that you're rolling your eyes at this current moment, mad about, and having group texts talking about them as we speak, are the same people that you go to when you get into that lonely state, and the only thing that they're going to do is reopen the wounds that they already have placed upon you. That's the thing. That's the craziest thing about it. Stitches actually work unless you bust them open. And that's the problem with a lot of people, is that we're going back to the same place that cut us, trying to get new understanding and new results from things that have already sliced us open. So let me ask the question again. Why is it that you are so lonely around a group of people? Like, you should not be lonely around that many. Like really. Like, around a group of people, you should have peace of mind. You should have everything. The strong battle infirmities of the weak. If I'm having a bad day, somebody ought to be around you to lift your head. If I'm having a great day, somebody ought to be there to high five me, to tell me that their day is going great too. But when you have nothing but chaos around you, and you find yourself being around a group of people, and you're still lonely, there's an issue that you need to rectify. And I mean, like, ASAP. Told you it was going to be a little bit difficult this morning. And that's the thing about it. That's the craziest phenomenon ever that we've ever like. And us as people, especially being in this whole pandemic situation, I'm actually sick of hearing the word pandemic, but it's still going on. So you got to still say it. And by us being by ourselves, we are in such a rush to run back to the people that have done us the most detriment just to have human interaction. I got news for you. I will not run back to a place where you done beat me up the most. I'm not. It makes absolutely no sense. It literally is the definition of slamming your hand in a car door. And once you pull that slammed hand out, you move it, you grab your hand, you know that it's in pain, then you take the other hand, put it in the door, and slam the door again. Like, who does these kind of things? It's the morning chat, y'all. My morning chat is going, I'll tell you, it was going to be real simple this morning. It was going to be real good this morning. And it was going to be real quick. The idea behind it is that today, this should be the first day of the rest of your life that you get rid of these toxic people. And it's not as hard as you think. Sometimes a simple conversation will get rid of a whole lot of chaos in your life. Sometimes it just really take you just being completely upfront, blunt. Don't try to find no cute words, no pretty sentences. I need to talk to you about something. No, you are toxic. You are the worst person since, you just terrible. Every time you come around me, it's always with mess. It's always with drama. It's always with foolishness. And I'm going to be honest with you, for where I'm trying to go in my life, I just can't be along with this foolishness. So I will graciously appreciate if you just continue to move on with your life. I'm going to move on with my life. I'll love you from a distance. I'll see you next lifetime. Whatever the case is. But you cannot continue to suffer in silence around a group of people that don't even care if you are really existing. It's the morning chat, y'all. Why would you be lonely in a group of people? And this group of people can be friends, it can be family, it can be church members, co-workers. You'd be surprised on how many people are literally suffering in silence around groups of people. Multiple thousands and hundreds and all these good numbers of people on social media, and they don't care if you live or die. They're going to put up a post. They're going to find some text message. They're going to find some random picture of y'all together that happened years and years ago. They're going to be like, my bestie gone. And then after that, they're going to say, it's Saturday and I got to go to the mall. Oh, man. Why are you taking time? Jasmine, you hitting it on the head, man. That is, your growth owes nobody an explanation. You deciding to do better in your life, you don't owe anybody an explanation. Again, I think I've told y'all before, but if I haven't, I'll tell you now. I don't even have a response to my no. Like, there's no explanation behind my no. If I say no, it's just no. Because even if I give you an explanation, guess what the answer still is? It's still no. I don't have to even explain. Why go through the tedium of explaining what is already like finite? That's what it is. It's no. And that's the thing about it. You don't have to explain to people why you're wanting to excel and move forward and do better. You don't have to explain to people. Like, you don't have to explain to you don't have to explain to you don't have to explain to you don't have to explain. No, this is not a loop. This is me saying it over and over so you can understand it. You don't have to explain to people anything that you don't desire to explain. If it does not directly affect them, you don't owe them an explanation for you wanting to do better in your life. And that's just what it comes down to. Like, situations come up in all of our lives. We are all not at our best 100% of the times, but I can guarantee you a striving effort will outrun a still body any day. As long as you're moving and you're trying to excel and you're pushing forward, don't let the crowd hold you back just for popularity's sake. It's not worth it, because after all of those people go home, they leave you by yourself in your house, tears running down your face because you're lonely and you don't know what to do with it. It's the morning chat, y'all. Again, if you will, follow me on the wonderful social media platforms. Y'all know all these things that I have on a daily basis posted somewhere up there. That's just what it is. It's the morning chat. I'm on my way out of here. I got some other things we got to get done this morning, but I had to stop in and throw that nugget out there for everybody that was willing to listen. Grab somebody, tag this video, share them, put them in the video, let them know. If you know friends that are in that same situation, help them out. Help them out. Let them know that they don't have to remain in the crowd for popularity's sake. Go be free. We talking, it's Black History Month. They started it yesterday. They said, I'm talking freedom. Let's talk freedom all month. Let's talk freedom all month long. Go and be free. It's not just Black Power this month. It's freedom this month. Let's talk freedom. Free yourself away from the opinion of the crowd. Pull yourself away from the explanation of your growth and just live your life. That's all I'm saying this morning. It's the morning chat, y'all. I promise y'all it's going to be great. Just hold on a little while longer and do me a favor sometime today. It's Thursday. It's, Friday Eve. In the midst of today, I need you just to go around and encourage somebody, because the encouragement that you give somebody might be the best thing that they hear all week, all year, all month, and it may stop them from committing suicide or ending their life and realize that they have an opportunity to do greater and move forward. It's the morning chat. Follow me on the social media sites, and I will see you guys on the next chat.